Selena Gomez just tied the knot with Benny Blanco, and while the wedding looked like a fairy tale, the timing has everyone talking. Some fans are calling it a bold move, noting that her wedding fell right around the anniversary of Justin and Hailey Bieber's big day. Then, Selena shared her wedding photos just 3 days later, right on the same anniversary, sparking an explosion of speculation online. Was it coincidence or a subtle nod to the past? Even her cousin and best friend Priscilla jumped into the conversation, commenting on Justin's post in a way that tied Selena's new chapter back to her former flame. Add in Justin posting his song I Do on the same day, and suddenly Selena's wedding isn't just a celebration, it's a full-on drama magnet. But beyond the rumors and online chatter, there's a deeper story about family, struggles, and the journey that led Selena to finally find peace and happiness. Selena's wedding timing immediately caught everyone's attention. Fans couldn't ignore the fact that her big day landed right around the anniversary of Justin and Hailey Bieber's wedding. Then, just 3 days later, Selena shared her wedding photos, on the exact same date as Justin and Hailey's anniversary. Online, people went wild, trying to read meaning into every post and every like. Was it a coincidence, or was Selena sending a subtle message about moving on? Adding fuel to the fire, her cousin and longtime friend Priscilla publicly commented on Justin's Instagram post. She wrote, "She's finally in a place where peace matters more than the past. Just hope people stop dragging her name and let her live her life." That comment immediately sparked more speculation. Why bring up the past on her wedding day? For fans, it hinted that Selena's journey to closure was far from simple, and it reminded everyone of the years of Jelena drama that shaped her. Even Justin's social media activity added to the buzz. He posted his song I Do on the same day as Selena's wedding, which led some to speculate about shade or subtle digs. But a closer look shows that he was just posting multiple songs across his account, as he often does. Though in the heat of the moment, fans couldn't resist connecting dots. This timing controversy wasn't just about social media. It revealed how Selena's life has always been intertwined with her past relationships, public scrutiny, and family dynamics. And as we dig deeper, it becomes clear that her wedding wasn't just a celebration of love. It was a statement of finally taking control of her own story. Even on her wedding day, Selena's past wasn't far behind. Her cousin and longtime friend Priscilla stepped into the spotlight with a comment on Justin's Instagram that instantly drew attention. She wrote, "She's finally in a place where peace matters more than the past. Just hope people stop dragging her name and let her live her life." On the surface, it seemed supportive, but fans read it as a subtle reminder of Selena's long struggle to move on from Justin. Priscilla has been in Selena's life for years, attending award shows, family gatherings, and even appearing in Selena's 2022 documentary, My Mind and Me. She's witnessed the ups and downs firsthand, but by speaking publicly, she highlighted something Selena has tried to keep private: her complicated feelings about past relationships. For viewers, it was a peek behind the curtain into the drama Selena has quietly navigated for nearly a decade. Family dynamics added another layer. Selena's decision to have her grandfather, rather than her mother, walk her down the aisle shocked many. Reports revealed that she waited a whole month before telling her mother, Mandy Teefey, about the choice. The reason? Selena felt her grandparents had been her true support system through the toughest times. This decision wasn't just symbolic, it showed how much her journey toward peace and independence mattered to her. Meanwhile, her cousin's comment and the timing of the wedding photos created a storm online. Fans argued about whether it was shade, nostalgia, or just coincidence. But the real story is deeper. It's about the people Selena trusts most, the bonds that helped her heal, and the boundaries she set to protect her happiness. Her wedding became not just a personal milestone, but a public reminder of how past and present collide in the lives of celebrities. The day Selena said, "I do," social media was buzzing, not just with her wedding photos, but with Justin Bieber's posts. Among the dozens of photos he shared over those 2 days was one featuring his song, I Do. Naturally, fans jumped to conclusions, wondering if it was a subtle jab, a message, or just coincidence. A closer look, though, tells a different story. Justin had posted 18 photos and videos over September 26th and 27th, each accompanied by songs from his 2 recent albums. I Do happened to appear in the mix alongside tracks like Speed Demon and Everything Hallelujah. It wasn't targeted at Selena, it was just part of his usual posting style, which often floods his Instagram with multiple updates in a short span. Still, in the heat of fan speculation, this post became another piece of the Jelena puzzle. People debated whether it was nostalgia, a reminder of the past, or a coincidence. For Selena, though, it likely meant nothing. She was focused on her wedding, her partner Benny, and finally closing a chapter that had haunted her for years. This moment shows just how intertwined Selena's life has been with her past relationships. Even in 2025, years after Jelena ended, every public action, whether hers or Justin's, is scrutinized, dissected, and connected back to a story that the world has been following since 2010. The pressure to interpret everything adds another layer of drama, even to what should have been a private celebration. Selena's relationship with her mother, Mandy Teefey, has always been complex. From managing her career to protecting her in Hollywood, Mandy played multiple roles, but that closeness sometimes created tension. Growing up, Selena blamed her mother for her parents' divorce, while Mandy carried the weight of being a teen mom trying to provide a stable life. As Selena's fame grew, conflicts intensified. In 2014, she publicly fired her mom and stepfather from managing her career, citing the need to grow beyond them. But behind the headlines, it was more than just business. Sources say the tension was fueled by Selena navigating substance use struggles, her on-again, off-again relationship with Justin, and the pressures of transitioning from child star to adult celebrity. During these years, Selena leaned heavily on her grandparents for support. They offered guidance without judgment, helping her navigate personal struggles, rehab stints, and canceled tours. This deep bond explains why she chose her grandfather to walk her down the aisle rather than Mandy. For Selena, it wasn't rejection, it was honoring the people who had been there unconditionally. By 2019, Selena and Mandy started rebuilding their relationship. They worked on communication, understanding each other's perspectives, and accepting the challenges of Selena's mental health journey. Today, their bond is stronger, showing that even the most public and complicated relationships can heal when there's time, patience, and love. The Jelena years were anything but simple. Selena and Justin's on-again, off-again relationship played out under the unrelenting eye of the public, and every breakup or reconciliation became headline news. Fans dissected each Instagram post, each concert appearance, and each cryptic comment, turning Selena's private moments into public speculation. During this time, Selena also faced challenges with her friends and peers. Some, like Taylor Swift, openly questioned why she kept returning to a relationship that seemed to bring her pain. Meanwhile, her social circle was a mix of support and tension, friends who encouraged her and others who warned her about the risks of partying and substance use. It was a period marked by highs, lows, and constant scrutiny. Amid this chaos, Selena's health became a critical factor. In 2017, she underwent a kidney transplant, a life-changing event that brought both gratitude and strain. Her friendship with Francia, who donated the kidney, highlights the complicated dynamics of Selena's life. While the donation was heroic, their relationship later cooled, in part due to Selena continuing to struggle with personal habits. This era shows just how intertwined Selena's personal, romantic, and health challenges were. Her choices were never simple, and the ripple effects impacted friendships, family, and fans alike. By the time she met Benny Blanco, she had endured nearly a decade of public highs and lows, learning who she could trust, who supported her unconditionally, and who would judge from the sidelines. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding was a fairy tale in every sense, but not without its drama. The couple kept many details private, but what has leaked shows a carefully curated event full of elegance, celebrity presence, and emotional layers. Selena had 4 dress changes, each reflecting a different aspect of her personality and style. Her first gown, a double-faced silk satin by Ralph Lauren, captured old Hollywood glamour. The ceremony dress, with over 300 hand-applied lace flowers, hidden crystal embellishments, and a tiny embroidered heart with their initials, revealed her personal touch. Later, she opted for a vintage-inspired midi dress for the reception and a chic blazer mini dress for the evening. Family dynamics played a huge role in the wedding. Selena chose her grandfather to walk her down the aisle instead of her mother, Mandy Teefey. Sources say this decision honored the grandparents who had supported her through years of personal struggles. While Mandy was initially hurt, she ultimately understood Selena's choice, posting on Instagram that watching her grandfather walk Selena down the aisle was heartwarming. Celebrity guests added sparkle to the day, including Taylor Swift, Miley Cyrus, Ed Sheeran, Paul Rudd, Steve Martin, and Paris Hilton. The wedding had roughly 300 guests, and the after-party reportedly extended until 4 a.m., hosted by Snoop Dogg. Taylor and Ed Sheeran gave speeches, with rumors swirling that Taylor joked about Selena beating her to the altar, a playful nod that she later clarified on Jimmy Fallon. Fans couldn't ignore the timing either. Selena shared wedding photos just 3 days after the anniversary of Justin and Hailey Bieber's wedding, fueling speculation online. Some noted Justin posting his song, I Do, on the same day, though context shows it was likely coincidence rather than a message. All these elements, the dresses, the guests, the timing, added layers of intrigue to what should have been a private celebration. After years of public scrutiny, messy relationships, and personal struggles, Selena Gomez's marriage to Benny Blanco marked a turning point. Living with her maternal grandparents from 2020 to 2025, she had a safe space to heal, reflect, and rebuild herself without judgment. This stability allowed her to focus on what truly mattered: her mental health, her happiness, and creating a life on her own terms. Her choice to involve her grandfather in the wedding symbolizes the gratitude and closeness she feels with the family who supported her through dark times. For Selena, these were more than ceremonial gestures. They represented trust, love, and the kind of unwavering support she needed after years of turbulence. Even her mother, Mandy, came to accept Selena's decisions, showing growth in their relationship and a willingness to step back and let her daughter shine. See, the Mummy's wedding itself was more than just a celebration, it was a statement. Selena was asserting her independence, her right to happiness, and her ability to make choices without being defined by her past. From the carefully chosen gowns to the carefully curated guest list, every detail reflected her personal journey. Fans could see the difference. Selena wasn't just a star who endured hardships, she was a woman who had emerged stronger, more confident, and ready to embrace a life of peace and love. Even the lingering public curiosity about Justin and Hailey's anniversaries, Instagram posts, and past drama couldn't overshadow the fact that Selena had moved forward. For the first time in years, her story was truly hers, complete with joy, celebration, and the quiet satisfaction of overcoming years of struggle. Selena Gomez's journey to her wedding day with Benny Blanco is more than a celebrity story. It's a tale of resilience, growth, and finding peace amid chaos. From family rifts and toxic relationships to personal health struggles and public scrutiny, she faced challenges that would have overwhelmed anyone. Yet, she navigated them on her own terms, learning to prioritize her well-being and embrace the love and support around her. Her wedding wasn't just a celebration of romance, it was a statement of autonomy. Choosing her grandfather to walk her down the aisle, living with her grandparents for years, and carefully managing her public image all showed that Selena was reclaiming her narrative. Even when fans and social media tried to drag her back into the drama of her past, she stayed focused on the present, proving that true happiness comes from self-awareness and deliberate choices. The story also highlights the importance of support systems. From her grandparents to close friends like Priscilla, the people who stood by her during her lowest moments played a key role in her transformation. Selena's journey reminds viewers that personal growth often requires difficult decisions, forgiveness, and letting go of toxic patterns, no matter how ingrained they may seem. In the end, Selena Gomez's wedding serves as a powerful reminder that success and happiness are about more than fame or appearances. They're about finding peace, surrounding yourself with those who truly care, and making choices that align with your heart. And while the drama of her past will always be part of her story, her future is hers to write, full of love, stability, and a sense of hard-earned joy.